We once again return to Black Myth Wukong 100% walkthrough. In this episode we're gonna face the white-clad noble, mean NPC who's gonna be right now anyway, he's gonna be improving our goals, helping us create brews, and then we're gonna face a secret boss in chapter 1. It's all gonna be very challenging, but yeah, it should be fun. If you have Resolute Counter-Strike, which I see most of you do, try and practice it on this enemy right here. Just press square, slowly press the second square, like delay it by 2 seconds, then do your combo, and then time your triangle attack before it attacks you.
小小蛇妖不过尔，蛇胆用来泡酒，倒是清热解毒的佳品。来，小老弟，里面请。
It's very annoying. When I'm editing this gameplay footage, I can't actually hear the game audio. But what I wanted to say is, it's interesting how when you play a game, you hear certain words and then you hear it in another language and you're like, oh, it sounds the same. That's interesting. At the time I didn't really use the gold for anything, but yeah, eventually in the game we will be selling gold to acquire items from the shops.
瞧，你这模样，多半也是花果山来的猴子。我见得多了，论辈分，你们都得叫我声祖宗。不过算了，谁让我给贬了呢？下界之时拿了不少宝贝。你瞅瞅，可有心仪的
？Not to flex or anything, but because I bought the digital deluxe edition of Black Myth Wukong, you really don't have to upgrade that gold. And I was hesitant, but I did end up doing it because I think this might be the case of, yeah, you can only upgrade the default gold in the game for now. Scarlet gold, it's pretty powerful, so you don't need to upgrade it anymore. That's what the game's telling me. And over here we're actually looking at what the gold is and what's inside the gold. See, I thought how soaks worked is you have to consume it a lot for the effect to work. No, it instantly works the moment you set it in. And this right here, Celestial Lotus Seeds, you want to buy that. It's going to be very useful. And see, I gave it. It's still good to have a medicine gold like this.
天上宫阙回不去喽，一醉解千愁。
The only difference between the Scarlet Gold and the regular in-game gold is the Scarlet Gold, the first sip of it gives you your full health back, which is obviously incredible. But later in the game it's going to be vital, very, very vital. But even in the early game it helps a lot. So yeah, make sure you upgrade your gold, regardless of what version you bought. Because later in the game it's very possible that that's the only gold you can actually improve. If that's the case, yeah, why wouldn't you want a gold that has 10 million heals? So we're about to face pretty much the third boss that involves a ring around him. And he's quite tough. You might die the first time you face him. But just take your time, don't rush. Obviously focus on dodging, positioning. Do not be stuck in a corner. What am I doing here? Go face the boss. Thank you. Oh my lord. Like, I get it, I enjoy exploring and stuff, but come on.
凤兮凤兮，何德之帅？往者不可见，来者犹可追。小师傅，天色已晚，你来我这修身之地，大开杀戒，到底是何居心呢？水虽至柔，可复忘。
So frustrating. Next time I play him, I just have to play with live commentary, which is annoying. Anyway, sorry about that. Taking my time. But yeah, he's also very agile. Compared to the other bosses we face, he's basically human. Superhuman abilities. Very powerful. Fierce to us. Good.
善若不施，恶则不长。小生劝他思路。
I was watching this, I mean I was reading it as well about a year or 2 years ago. Records of Ragnarok. You pretty much like remind me of that character, Poseidon. You can also use your resolute counter on him as well. I may have done it in this video, I'm not sure if I remember, but it was such a satisfying thing. But yeah, this boss is another reminder, just don't fight him. Just don't engage, don't even throw a single strike on him when he's doing a combo. Just be out of his way and wait for an opening. Remember, when you do a move like that, transformation, you have invincibility. So it can actually save you. Let's say you have no stamina for a dodge, just press the up. I was actually, oh my god, I was actually tempted to use immobilize. Why? There's no need. But over here, I did actually splice 2 villages that are not in the same fight. It doesn't matter, my skill level. My skills are still the same. My abilities. Kinda got lucky there. Usually when you use immobilize, you want to do it before an enemy starts to attack. So if you play something like fighting games, you understand that there's frames, right? Starting frame, active frames, and then recovery. I did mine pretty much after he finished the strike, to be fair. But yeah, later on in the game, to not mess around with the timing of the mobilization. This game is all about precision. It was fun. It was very fun fighting him. Of course, I died like 5-6 times.
且慢，是大哥要我来此做个内应，这才假意听命于那熊皮，守着后山要道。知君命不偶，同病亦同忧。观音禅院是烧没了，可那长老的冤魂没有散。贪根不怕，无数常在。你真正想要的东西，忘了罪恶。
So yeah, that was very dark. Obviously, when I fought him, I'm not really paying attention to the lore that
你
much.
可都见过了。
But yeah,
旁
I
人念念不忘的，也是你所求的。
中，自黑风观回来后，山里便立起了3口红钟，却不许旁人靠近。莫非那3口钟与当年的火烧禅院有关？此人所言不像假话。小猴子，你可暗自留心。
Oh, you absolutely should take a look at this. So that's the Blackwind Cave. I just entered it lightly. So here I am. This is the path to the 3rd and final bell. I don't recommend triggering it. I'll tell you why. Because there's enemies in front of you. And there's, let's see, 1, 2, 3. They're likely gonna at least hit you once or twice. So, I mean, I got lucky here. Just dodging and hitting them, but I don't know. I just feel a bit more comfortable going to a path without, you know, having less resources like I do. You still can, by the way. You don't have to be a bit. You don't have to be as cautious as I am. You teleport, and there's a shrine before the secret boss fight. So here I am backtracking. Why? What's the point? If you really don't want to go through the Blackwind Cave, then don't. I was just kind of exploring, and I always do this when I play games. Instead of committing to one path, I like to check out if I can go in and out of both paths, and then I make a decision. Okay, do I want to do the optional path first, or the main story path? Okay, this enemy right here is called a Wolf Assassin, I believe. It's basically got this. If you've ever played Final Fantasy VII, it's like this giant like double-sided blade, almost like a giant shuriken. That's his weapon. Over here we're gonna get a Celestial Taiyi Pill, which maximizes our, I believe that's called Ki. No, it's called Mana. Okay, Mana and Ki are 2 different energy resources in this game. I'm trying to remember that. Right now we're meditating, We're observing our environment. Man, the game looks incredible. This is just game science showing off like, take a look. You're gonna be going past this area. Don't forget about this area after you've completed it. Alright, so the next thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be crafting after we collect this plant. Actually no, I think we faced an enemy here. One more enemy. And then we go back, craft armor, and then we prepare for the secret boss fight. Because I already kind of know what the secret boss fight is. So it's very, very annoying dealing with an enemy like that. It's frustrating. What happened to the enemy? Is that one of your abilities, just jumping over the sky? And I'm wasting my focus points. What was that sound effect? Anyway, I went back up. There's just a bunch of irrelevant traveling. Okay, so here we are. So this is this the second time? Yeah, this is the second opportunity we have of crafting weapons and armor. This is actually the first time we make weapons actually. It's not much, but it will do. It will do for now. All you really need to worry about is damage. And I'm poor as... I can't think of anything. I'm poor as a rock. Why do we cut the skill? How did that happen? Well, we're doing that now. So this is how my skill tree looks right now. Here we go, we're finally buying it. This is supposed to be very, very good. And it should work. Obviously the first time we use it, because of our gourd, it's not gonna really work the way we want it to. But the second time it should be working. And because it says 1/3, it makes me think, huh? Do I need to buy 3 of them? No. You can use it up to 3 types of different wines or drinks for the gold. Ancient Guanyin Temple. We have come. Very, very reminiscent of Sekiro, where you basically enter a memory and it becomes a level in the whole game. This is very much like that. This Tinkerbell sparkles is leading me to so much death. I have nothing to upgrade. But as you'll see in a few seconds, we will be rewarded, and not just by defeating the boss. We are rewarded for finding the secret for this. Myself, I guess. Even though, like, the first time you ring the bell, the guardian watching over you, the guy who gives you the spells, he's like, oh, what are you doing? Stop! Everybody knows you're here now. You're the destiny. You didn't have to be afraid. Yes, you know what's annoying? Prayer beads, or braces I should say, for the arm, for the hands, for the arm. They're stronger than the ones you found for the set, so it's really annoying. The set's pretty cool. It just helps you power up your light attack starters, if I'm not wrong. So I still say keep the set, because I believe you need to have all 4 pieces of the armor set for the effect to be active. That's why it feels a bit annoying. Yeah, it feels a bit annoying that Guardian's prayer beads. The lingering will. Okay, this is where the translation issues come. What does it mean by that? It's very annoying. Lingering will suggests to me that if you absorb, you know, some of the free will that you see the green fire, then you'll have increased health and mana. Okay, so I went from having a set that boosts my attack to having a mix and match of clothes. Alright. I mean, the serpent armor does give me higher defense. But you know what? When you do this boss fight, do what you like.
阿弥陀佛，那3口红钟终于响了。徒儿们，又有外面的老爷们过来了，给我带新宝贝了。我看不见样貌，但我能闻到那股骚味儿。
I love the voice acting in this game. It's really, really good.
你回来了。 泥板的袈裟藏起来了，快还给我！
Okay, I just looked it up now. A kasaya is a Buddhist cloak worn by monks. It's supposed to symbolize monk forsaking the material world. Money, status, power. Later on, after you finish this level, you actually will understand the lore of Elder Jinchi. But he's a man that he was very devoted throughout his whole life, and then he gave into greed one day. And now he became a Yaoguai king, if I'm not wrong. Oh, such bad timing. I cringe every time I get hit like that. a hard fight. It's a hard fight, and it's not. It's not good. Get out of the range. No, why are you staying there? Okay, let's try it. This bit's kind of funny. You look at it and you're like, oh, this is so scary. No, it's not. I'm building up focus as well. That move's not fun. There you go. Not a perfect dodge, but getting out of the way of that is just a must. And here he comes. This is a very annoying move. You know what's even more annoying? Because it's in a corner, his minions will spawn out of nothing. Yep. Maybe one healed him, if I'm not wrong. But I did a good job. This is why fast sensitivity is very important in this game. Oh no, he's almost sat down. If you don't have fast sensitivity, you literally cannot react fast enough. Yeah, see, that's what I get for trying to combo. What am I aiming at? Yeah, you go back like 2% of health. Go back about 10% of health. Not that bad though. And ironically, close range helps. Dodging that move. See how scared I am? I'm so scared of his like diving stomp. I just dodge instinctively. I said, bro, move. I just shot the enemy. I didn't even want to hit him. Thank you so much, Elder Jinchi. Variations. That's what gets people in Black Myth Wukong. It's not that a boss is super hard, it's the variations of like their 6 or 7 moves. That's what really tricks you into being comfortable and safe, even for a second. I think I burned him, didn't I? Yeah, I burned him. Burning helps a lot. This status effect is called Scorch. It's called Scorch. And yeah, it will always help you a lot. Look at that. Now that's more like 13% or 14% of his health. But I have no more heals left. I have to be careful now. And he has about 28% of his health left. Something funny I just realized watching this back. I'm so glad I never looked at the numbers of each hit I dealt upon him, because it would really annoy me. 20 damage for one swing? Come on. I know I'm using a stop, but that makes me very depressed. I'm gonna do it. It's moments like this where I'm just happy, but I still have to not rush. And then boom. At this moment I realize it.
我今年270岁，空撑了几百件袈裟， 怎么得有他这一件？不！光之光芒，那袈裟我不要了，不要了！你们别烧，都别烧啊！
Because I'm making videos and walkthroughs, I screwed myself over. I can't stop, but nah, I just want to keep them going. Even though hundreds of people are doing walkthroughs of the game, how many of them are doing 100% walkthrough though? Just Human, that's a really good channel if you want to watch a really good 100% walkthrough of many games. Similar to this game, to be honest.
当年大圣从广目天王那里借来的神器，居然还在这里。你想必是超度过那个人了。哎，缘起缘落。
Oh, so that man, so that fox that hung himself.
天色不早，赶紧上山吧。
That fox was he was linked to the elder Jinchi spirit in a way. Oh, and maybe the thing that we have is a kasaya. I'm not sure. Either way, we have another annoying boss to fight. Not much else to say other than be prepared for your ass to be kicked. I don't think anybody defeats the Black Wind in one go. That's all I'm going to say. See you next episode.